Hi, David. My name is Tabitha Mademusa. I'm responding to your week one discussion board in which you talked about the shortages of Catholic chaplains in the military. I think one of the areas you highlighted, which I was not even aware of, was the fact that there exists up to 25% um, the large number of the military people in the military. They're up to 25%, and there is a very low number of Catholic chaplains, and the recruitment of Catholic priests in the military has seemed to be a persistent problem. So they will have to. They most of the time they have to make do where they are Jewish and Muslim chaplains. They have to make do with Protestant chaplains, who identify all of them as Christians, but are unable to meet the different needs because of the different requirement in the areas of confession, repentance. All those differences matter. So one of the things I would suggest, or one of the way forward, I would think, would be either for there to be a proactive implementation or mobilization of financial resources to develop these human resources. As Kakuma said, that sometimes there's a need to develop effective mental health systems. That means that where there are low need of the human resources, training should be provided for that. Now, in areas where training is going to be a problem, or there are not enough Catholic chaplains signing up for the military, one of the way forward would be the Protestant chaplains to undergo trainings, more or less like undergoing multicultural sensitization, whereby they are trained on what to look out for, the differences in the true different between the Catholics and Protestant, and even among the Christians there are different denominations, and to identify these different denominations, be able to be sensitive enough to understand the culture of that population, which in this case is the Catholic community in the military, and find a way to address their needs by training the current chaplains that they have, so that they are either aware or they are enabled with the right resources to be able to provide the services, the mental health services for the members, or they actually find a way of making incentives to retain and hire Catholic chaplains to help with that. But one of the things I actually wanted to find out was if a chaplain is there to help provide support to members of the military, irrespective of what denomination it is, a chaplain should be trained in the fact that there are different denominations, maybe because of the fact that there are different affiliations. Could it be possible for a request to be made to the Catholic diocese to kind of like the archdiocese to kind of like provide training, or provide them with the right instruments they need to kind of like equip them for the job, or alternatively, let there be a hiring financial incentives and strategies to hire Catholic priests and waive the expectations, because I know one of the things I noticed in all the write-ups I've been reading about Catholic and the Protestant chaplains is that the Protestant chaplains are younger, and because the Catholic chaplains are maybe older, they do not fall within the category, or they fall below the expectation of what the hiring requirements are. Maybe the bar should be set a little bit lower to be able to meet that need. Seeing that there's a high population of 25% in the military, those needs should be dealt with. I know that the Kakuma also said about effective leadership is required or is helpful in addressing issues by part of effective leadership that will be used will be by setting up institutional capacity building. So in this case, the military should set up capacity building or campaign or trainings for their chaplains, irrespective of which group they fall. If you're a Christian chaplain, you should be trained to treat many who fall between the different spectrums of different populations. Because just like a typical therapist, if you're a Christian therapist, you are dealing with different populations, and you're even going to deal with both Christians and non-Christians. So your training and your awareness should be put in a way that it would be to the advantage of the population. I hope maybe recruitment also will be a good way of addressing these issues. Thank you very much, and I hope I was able to contribute something to it.